you haven't already heard of the vital, life-affirming work of the Torture, Abolition, and Survivor Support Coalition International, or the Black Fraternal Organization of Honduras, you will soon be uplifted by the mere knowledge that people like this exist in the world. There was no way for me to fully encapsulate the magnitude of the work done by these organizations. So what I am about to present to you is a thank you. Thank you for doing this work. Thank you for inspiring countless others. And thank you for allowing me to celebrate and herald your work. For the choir. Don't stop preaching to the choir, for they may cease to sing. This sermon is for you. When I was a younger man, I had the honor, though I did not recognize it at the time, to listen to my great Uncle John lead the choir at Calvary Baptist Church in Chester, South Carolina. The first few times, even the familial connection failed to arouse the spirit in me. These songs were sung for souls who had known heavy, delivered at the same frequency that transformed slaves to freedom fighters, stiffened the marching spines of 1,000,000 revolutionaries. I was a punk kid, stuffy-nosed and drunk on my own individualistic interest, positioned into a place of privilege by sacrifices from forebears forgotten or never known, definitely not found within the covers of my school books. When the time was appropriate, when the preacher spouted something especially in tune with the spirit, my Uncle John just seemed to know it was time to start singing. He would begin with a call and response. Then the choir would break out into a rehearsed song, and then, as if choreographed, the entire congregation joined in. I didn't understand, couldn't comprehend. Hands clean, eyes closed, senses dampened to the suffering surrounding me. I didn't even have a name for my own pain. But ain't that grace? I was blessed to have been awoken to a greater purpose in life and enough time to go back and hear my Uncle John sing one more time before his passing. What I heard in the music that day connected me to a voice that will never be mine alone, merely borrowed. A voice built by those who for all time have risen to occasions deemed impossible, accepted missions denied by all others, chose paths known to be fraught with doom, a voice of welcome, declaring amidst the disastrous clamor of history, here you are safe. Here is where healing happens. Here you are no longer alone. A voice that shatters fear, topples regimes, and will stand next to the oppressed, mistreated, and marginalized in light or shadow until we all can be heard. A voice that preaches to the choir, sings to the congregation, and calls in those who have traditionally been left outside the church's door. This poem is a sermon of gratitude for those individuals and organizations that use their voice to dismantle despair, break barriers, heal the harmed, lighthouse home the lost, or pray for the sick and forgotten. May these words lift up your spirit, carry you a few extra miles in your vital yet oftentimes thankless work. Though your song may be muffled by the overwhelming discord of this world, please do not silence your voice. As long as I am able, I will play herald to your harmonies of hope until the entire congregation joins in.